The Book of Psalms, Psalm 26, by David. Judge me, Yahweh, for I have walked in my integrity. I have trusted also in Yahweh without wavering. Examine me, Yahweh, and prove me. Try my heart and my mind. For your loving kindness is before my eyes. I have walked in your truth. I have not sat with deceitful men, neither will I go in with hypocrites. I hate the assembly of evildoers, and will not sit with the wicked. I will wash my hands in innocence, so I will go about your altar, Yahweh, that I may make the voice of thanksgiving to be heard, and tell of your wondrous deeds. Yahweh, I love the habitation of your house, the place where your glory dwells. Don't gather my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloodthirsty men, in whose hands is wickedness. Their right hand is full of bribes. But as for me, I will walk in my integrity. Redeem me and be merciful to me. My foot stands in an even place. In the congregations, I will bless Yahweh. So Psalm 26. Judge me, Yahweh, for I have walked in my integrity. And this kind of makes me very nervous. What if God judges me? Because he will. Have I walked in my integrity? Have I wavered and sinned sometimes and don't sin other times? It also says that I have trusted also in Yahweh without wavering. I've wavered a lot. And so I want to change that. I want to trust in Yahweh without wavering. Can we do that? It says, examine me, Yahweh. Try my heart and my mind. I'm afraid of what my heart actually says and my mind thinks about. Trying to change, and it's a process. Help me to get better. And in verse 3, for your loving kindness is before my eyes. Is that true? Do I spend more time complaining about God than, concentrating on his loving kindness? Help me to concentrate on his love more than I concentrate on complaining. And a lot of things he didn't do. Not sat with deceitful men. Don't go in with hypocrites. Hate the assembly of evildoers. Don't sit with the wicked. Wash my hands in innocence. Help me to be innocent, Father. Don't go in with these people who just hate God. Don't listen to them. And then in verse 8, Yahweh, I love the habitation of your house. Do I love church? Do I love church people? Do I love getting together with God's people? In verse 11, but as for me, I will walk in my integrity. Redeem me and be merciful to me. So my foot stands in an even place in the congregations. I will bless Yahweh. So help me to do all these things, Father, to love you, hate evil. Thank you for this psalm, Psalm 26.